around the bush and start talking about that. Now, the beginning of research into DNA and chromosomes and how they connect and wait a minute. I'm getting a call from the production team. Please stand by. Wait, apparently I'm supposed to do the quiz question before. Oh, I forgot about the quiz question. Na. So, last episode's quiz question was, what's the difference between homozygous and heterozygous alleles? Well, homozygous means two alleles of the same type, and heterozygous means they are different types. Hats off to those who got it correct. Hats off! Wait. The production team is saying I don't have a hat. Okay, now let's talk about chromosomes. Before we do that though, how about we do a brief aside into the world of DNA? So, DNA. As you all know, DNA was discovered in 1953 by Watson and Crick. Hold on, I'm getting a call from the fact-checking department. DNA was actually discovered in 1869 by Frederick Miescher. Editing team, just put that name at the top there, okay? Frederick, whatever, sure. So, Frederick Miescher discovered this DNA compound, which he called nuclein at the time, in a small laboratory in Switzerland. He was playing around with white blood cells until he isolated this compound. Now, what did Watson and Crick do then? Well, they found out that DNA is arranged in a double helix fashion. Before that, no one knew. But Watson and Crick played around with a mechano-like model until they found out exactly how the molecules are supposed to be arranged. Fun fact! DNA cannot go in whatever order. It is a rule that says A's have to always go with T's and T's with A's. C's have to always go with G's and vice versa. Now, when I say A, T, C and G, what I'm really referring to are nucleotides. These are the short forms of them, but the long forms are adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Technically, there's another one called uracil, U, but that only appears in RNA and it's basically a replacement for thymine. So that doesn't really count. Brief aside into DNA land over. Now let's talk about chromosomes, what they are, and how it was discovered that they are the building blocks for inheritance. Now what are chromosomes? Well, they are storage containers for DNA in your cells. Now, there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. Keyword, pairs. There are 46 chromosomes in total divided into 23 pairs. Now, why are there pairs? I mean, if there's anything we learned from the evolution video, it's that nature tries to keep things as simple as possible. So, why are there pairs? Well, remember how I said there are two alleles for each gene? Well, each component of the pair stores the separate sequence of alleles. Got that? Good. Now, that's what chromosomes are, but how do we come to know all this about them? Well, this is the Boveri-Sutton chromosome theory. It's also sometimes called the Sutton-Boveri chromosome theory, but I'll just call it Boveri-Sutton for the time being. Now, who are Boveri and Sutton? Well, their full names are Theodore Boveri and Walter Sutton. Now, Walter Sutton was doing some research on grasshoppers, while Boveri was researching on sea urchins. Now, Boveri's research on urchins showed that you need every single one of the chromosomes for proper development of the child. Now, that meant that chromosomes are important in forming the child, but no one knew exactly how. Sutton found out that the chromosomes are assorted, so half of them come from the mom and half of them come from your dad. They are mixed together to get your set of chromosomes. Now, he thought that this may constitute the physical basis for Mendelian inheritance. That's not what I said. That's literally what he said in his book. But, coming back to topic, people doubted this theory, but it gained strong support whenever the characters, an American female scientist at the University of Iowa, showed that chromosomes are assorted independently in grasshoppers, which essentially means that the sorting of one chromosome has nothing to do with the sorting of another. However, it can get messy when we talk about genes in a chromosome, which we'll discuss later. But other characters have showed that they assort independently, but he hadn't proved that these chromosomes were related to genetics. It took a man named Thomas Hunt Morgan to prove that. But I'll leave you at that cliffhanger. Watch my next episode, coming out soon, to learn how Morgan found out this fact about chromosomes. Now, let's end the episode with the quiz question. Now, what does the C in ATCG stand for? Tell me the answer. And I'll see you in the next